Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? Josh King Madrid here. I'm here with Casey Adams, who's a 17 now.
Yeah.
His birthday just passed. 17-year-old entrepreneur, absolutely killing it. And so we came to this entrepreneur influencer event today, and it's crazy. It's humbling. Like, so many people came from different states, different countries, drove all the way like across the United States just to come network with people and learn from people who have the skills that they desire, just to learn new things. And it's almost like being like a celebrity, but like you're impacting someone's life. If you're not an entertainer, you're impacting someone's life. And I know like personal branding has a big role to do with that. And I know Casey just actually released his new book. When did you release it?
Yeah, I actually released it yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, so you just released it yesterday. It's all about personal branding. How big of a role do you think personal branding plays on the amount of love and impact you made on people that you saw today?
Definitely. I mean, I definitely think that it's 100% the key, because like for me, we're in San Diego, California right now, and where I come from, Richmond, Virginia, all the way across the country, and personal branding allows everyone, whether at this event or me personally, to really build up a brand for yourself so that people can follow you, people can engage with you, people can figure out what your journey is, because you're the person that's laying out your journey on social media. And by building a personal brand, you're able to really get the image that you want people to have an image on you as, because building a personal brand, one, allows you to build your network, being at events like this and having your personal brand very effectively, and having the content out there with the value that you're dropping on it. It just all adds up. And when you're at events like this, like he was saying, like all these people coming up to you asking you questions, it's very humbling to say that you can really just impact people. And inside my new book, I really talk about how I was able to really transition from not doing massive things, but utilizing a personal brand to get in front of a lot of amazing people that allowed me to get new business opportunities, to meet amazing people. And by utilizing my personal brand, it's allowed me to meet so many new people. And being at events like this is just really humbling to see all the effect that you can have for people all over.
Yeah, but so here's the thing, bro. A lot of people, they build personal brands. Entertainers, music people, YouTubers, they all have personal brands. But the type of like amount of love that we saw today is different. It's a different vibe compared to like entertainers. Why do you think that your personal brand, made people react that type of way and want to meet you? Because it's different.
Yeah,
because you're not really an entertainer. So what would you say that you've done that has built your personal brand, and why people are willing to fly across the country to come meet you?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like it comes down to a few simple things. So like you were saying, like there's a difference between like an influencer that's making this like straight influencer content, between like a entrepreneur that's posting still content and being that influencer figure, but having like a value behind it, having a product that can help people. And I definitely feel like the people that are in the entrepreneur niche or follow you on Instagram because of the value you put out, they're not just watching to watch, they're watching to gain something from it. And from this event, it's the same thing. Like when they're talking to you, they're not just talking to talk to you, they're talking to you so that they can ask you a question that can help them in their business or their mindset. And the same thing with social media, like with people that are providing value on their content or on their videos, they're providing value to the people, so that when you're at events like this, people want to provide value back to you by asking you questions, by engaging with you in person. And I feel like that on social media, once you actually have that value really put out and laid out in a really brand story on your social media, people are able to get that image in their head that allows them to really want to ask you questions, because they're curious. They're curious about what you're doing, how you can help them, and overall just like what's the biggest takeaway that they can get. So
I think one of the coolest things that I've seen with your personal brand, and I do this for my own as well, is that you're showing your journey, you're showing your progress, so people are able to relate to it. It's not like you just popped up out of nowhere and you're an instant millionaire and people are looking at you like who is this guy? Because that, for me, I don't think that's appealing. But when you're showing your actual journey, like you have, I know your journey's a little unique. Like people can relate to it, and it just changes everything. I mean, what's your journey that you think has helped your brand?
Yeah, definitely. So like for me, personally, like on my Instagram page, if you scroll way down, like I haven't really deleted any old pictures from the old times when I was just in high school playing sports. And like I really feel like a lot of people, they'll DM me saying, "Oh, I didn't know you did this or did that. Like, why didn't you delete that?" And for me, it's like over the last year and a half, I've gone from just being in high school, a normal person, not even knowing what like entrepreneurship really is, and just by meeting the right people, taking the right action, like I've just been laying out to selling wristbands at school and having a picture in my room like, hey, buy these, to now like building funnels and working with some people in LA and just building connections. And I feel like the journey is what really matters. And I talk a lot about building a brand story, because whether you're reading a book, watching a movie, there's always a start point and an end point, and the end point is like the end of your journey, the end of your career. And for me and for every young entrepreneur, person that's crushing it on social media or just getting started, like the starting point is where your journey starts. And don't ever say one day if I do that. Focus on day one and being today, and really focusing on developing your journey today and not saying one day. So that's definitely, I feel like, why I build that journey.
Right. Well, I like that. I don't want to make this video too long. People, we're going to get a little bored, but you dropped massive value, bro. Dude, so I appreciate you
it,
killing it. And congrats, bro. And you've probably been out to LA like more times than anybody else I know. He lives in Virginia, so making a big trip. But yeah, keep killing it, bro.
Dude, appreciate it, man.
Boom.
Thank you for listening to the Dropout Degree. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube at Josh King Madrid. And if you learned something new, please share this on your social media and leave a 5-star review. Want to connect more? Head to www.joshkingmadrid.com.